Welcome back, everybody. It's Lisa. We're getting ready to set up and do our spread number 3 for day 3 of the 12 Days of Christmas glue book. I'm just using these doilies again to try to cover some of the lines in the paper. I really don't want to have any of those lines showing through. I've come to figure out that they don't shine through, that's for sure. If I was putting see-through stuff down, then yeah, maybe I would continue on with this practice, but I don't really think it's necessary because I covered it up all the way anyhow. So here I'm just trying to tuck some tissue paper in certain spots that were left uncovered by the doilies. Forgive me if you can hear any kind of background car sounds. This sounds really weird, but I'm in my car doing this voiceover because every room in my house is occupied with somebody making noise. So I literally had to come out and sit in my car. It's pretty bad, huh? But it's got to get done, right? Here I'm just cutting the excess off. Sorry I'm doing these voiceovers, but I realized that I had to chop a lot out of the video because it was taking way too long. And sometimes I'd be in the middle of a video and have to turn the camera off and then start it up another 2 hours later to finish the project. And it's quite interesting to try to film every, have a video ready every day. It's a lot, but it's fun because then I get to sit out in the car with nobody bothering me. My neighbors probably think I'm nuts, but that goes without saying. I know they think I'm nuts, but what are you going to do? You got 3 kids, of course you're going to go crazy. And a guinea pig. Someday I'll have my little guinea pig on the show. So here's a picture I wanted to show you from the one magazine that I got from my uncle. He gave me a couple magazines a year ago, and this picture stood out to me because of the 3 little angels. They remind me of my daughters, who at some point in time played an instrument in school. My youngest still plays the instrument, so I wanted to keep that picture and use it, but unfortunately I haven't used it yet, so I figured, you know what, I'd rather cut it and use it than not use it at all. So I had to cut those angels out, but I'm sure I'll find a better spot for that picture at some point. Here I'm just trying to get all these pictures organized, trying to figure out where to put them. All these pictures I did get from those magazines that my uncle gave me. They used to be my grandmother's, and I don't know how many magazines he gave me, but there was quite a few of them that were Christmas related, holiday related. And they were from the 80s magazine. So these pages are very fragile, very old. I really wanted to save them in a special way. And I figured no better special way than putting them into a glue book. You can put any ephemera in glue books. People usually use glue books in that way, where it's something that they can put. Say if you go out monthly to the movies and you want to save the tickets, you can do that. You know, it can be anything that you save that's paper products, I guess. I guess you can put other stuff in them too. I just don't. That's to me, it's a paper thing. I wish I could put music in the background, like Christmas music, but we don't want no copyright strikes on me here. Although I really don't like music on videos, personally. I'm trying to figure out where to put this stuff because I have a little thing to put in the center of the page that you'll see coming up here soon. The problem with videotaping these as I'm doing them is, like I said before, very difficult because it takes probably about 2 hours for one of these pages to do. And it's a lot of cutting pictures out, looking for pictures. Then you got to look for the pictures, cut the pictures out, and then you have to try to come up with a game plan here of where all the images should go. And then take them off and put them back the way you want them. And that never happens. It always winds up getting messed up somehow. Or not messed up, but in a different way than you originally seen it. Here I'm just trying to trying to get the light part of this picture in, where the little lights are. And it's so fragile, this thing, that I actually just ripped it with my nail. I didn't even have to cut anything off, just ripped. Because I didn't want that horse part in there. I did speed this up because it was getting a little long and a little goofy. There's only so much, you know, only so much time somebody has to sit and watch somebody glue paper to paper. If I was getting bored with it, then I'm sure everybody else would have got bored with it too. So I just sped the rest up. Hope you don't mind. I really like the way this page turned out. To be honest, it's really nice to see these pictures, these spreads, I should say, come together. And hopefully by the end of it, we'll have a great glue book to look back on. Now here's where I come in with the little tree that I made out of book pages. That took forever to do, mind you. Trying to cut all these pages out, gluing them together. Oh my god, it literally took me hours. I really wanted to make a couple more, but it really was too much. Like I don't have time for this. I really don't. And I did edge the pages there with on the tree with green watercolor paper or green watercolor paint. And then I used gold and did the edges of the pages. Can't really see it that well here, but and this is just me finishing all this up here, trying to fill in all these little gaps. And here these doilies did come in handy. They took over some of the spaces that, I didn't have images for. So I guess it is good to do in the long run, depending on how many images you have. And you need a lot more images than you think doing this kind of stuff. I really hope you enjoyed this little video. And I will be seeing you again tomorrow for day 4 of the glue book. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you like it, hit that like button and subscribe. See what I got going on tomorrow in the next couple days. We're going to have lots of fun for Christmas. See you tomorrow.